Let's multiply the e to the x to this side. So we have 3y squared. We can call this dy e to the x dx. So now integration both sides. So on the left, we get y cubed. And on this side, we get e to the x plus c. So we have plus c immediately. Find c. So we can plug this in for x and this in for y. So we'd get 0 cubed equals e to the power of natural log 2 plus c. Calculator, e to the ln 2 is just 2. So 0 equals 2 plus c. So if you subtract this over, c is a minus 2. And then solve for y. So here, get rid of a power of 3 by cube rooting. You would cube root both sides. So final answer, y equals the cubic root of e to the x minus 2. Let's box that in. How about cosecant x can be rewritten as 1 over sine of x? Y prime is dy dx. So we got this 1 over sine. That's on the back of your trig IDs, on the back of your table of integrals. All the trigonometry stuff is there. Integration, both sides. So that's going to be natural log y. And then the anti of sine is negative cosine plus c. And now find c, plug in these guys in for x and y. Let me go up here. So it would be natural log of e to the 5th equals negative cosine of pi plus c. This is 5 equals, calculator in radians, should be 1. We have found c, which is 4. Put that back in there. So that's going to say 4 right there for c. And then to get y alone, recall that there's an e right there. And so it would be e to the power of minus cosine x plus 4. It's a 4 equals y, and we're done. All right, I would begin by making this negative exponent positive. So to make the negative y positive, just move the entire thingamajig to the bottom, right? You just move it from where it is to the other location. And so now we can multiply both sides by e to the y, right? Both sides e to the y. And if you want, you could go 1 over x plus e, do a reciprocal while we're at it. 1 over x plus e, both sides. So we get back what e to the y dy would equal 1 over x plus e dx. Now integration both sides. So that's e to the y equals natural log x plus e with a plus c. Throw in these guys in for x and y. So it becomes, let me go over here. It becomes e to the power of natural log 8 equals natural log of 1 minus e plus e. That's going to be 8 equals. Inside, the e's cancel. It's just natural log of 1. But the natural log of 1 is 0. So c is 8. C is 8 right there. So that's going to be 8. Should say natural log of natural log x plus e plus 8 equals y, and that's what the answer key should say. Let's see. So how about z equals 2x plus 2y? So that z prime would be 2 plus 2y prime. Go back to the original problem. Here's the equal sign. The entire right-hand side, well, that's just the definition of z. How about on the left? What does y prime equal by itself? So you want to get this y prime alone. You want to isolate it. You want to isolate y prime. So you would first subtract the 2, and then you would divide by the coefficient of 2. So that y prime isolated would be this. So let's put that back over here. So z prime minus 2 over 2 equals z. Let's get z prime alone. So we get this here. And notice we can actually factor out a common factor of 2. So we have z prime equals 2 times z plus 1. How about we go 1 over z plus 1? both sides, 1 over z plus 1. So then it would be 1 over z plus 1 dz equals 2 dx. The 2 could stay. This 2 could stay. Z prime is dz dx. Separate. Now go integral. So we get natural log d plus 1 equals 2x plus c. Now, you want to plug in the x and y, but you can't because right now the y's have sort of been left behind. So let's go back and let's retrieve the y's. So now we can plug in the respective x's and y's in for the x's and y's. So negative 1/2 goes in for all the x's. 1/2, that's a 1/2 right there. That goes in for y. That's going to be 1. C is 1. We get back C is 1, which goes back right there. So that's going to be a 1 right there. So it would be, is an e right there. So it'd be e to the power of 2x plus 1 equals 2x plus 2y plus 1. E to the 2x plus 1 minus 2x minus 1, all of this fun stuff over 2 equals y. You can expect problems like this on your solo quiz tomorrow.